Guys, I'm here on week 5, day 2 of math. We're going to be drawing points, rays, line segments, and lines today. So these two papers we'll be working on. Okay, the first one, the directions say, use the names given to draw each figure. So the first one you're going to draw as a line segment, and you're going to label it VW. Okay, so if we remember, the line segment, does it have arrows or no arrows? No arrows. Very good. So we're going to just draw point, and we'll name that point V. And then another point W, and then we're going to draw our line segment, VW. Our next one says point Q. So remember, that's the easy one. A point is just like a dot. So anywhere on that area, make a dot and label it Q, and there is point Q. Going down to the next one, we have GH, and look at that little symbol. Okay, that does not have arrows, so that is a line segment. Very good, just like up here, no arrows. So they're giving us G and H, so we have to draw that. So you can make a point G, and I'm going to just do mine a little different than the other line segment. Put a point H down here, and then draw the segment. Okay, it doesn't have to go straight across. It can go diagonal, it can go up and down. It just needs to have a starting spot and a stopping spot. All right, the next one is a ray. Remember from yesterday, what did we say a ray had? One arrow. Good. So it starts with J, so that's our starting spot. I'm going to make it down here this time. And it's going to go to K, but it's going to go past, it's a ray, so it's going to go past K. Okay, it starts at J, but it's going to go to K and past K. That's a ray. Okay, our next one is a line. We're going to label it NP. A line has two arrows, so the arrows go through both of the letters. So we can make N, and we can make P. I'm going to do mine up and down so that it goes through. Oops, I'm going to move my letter over a little bit so it doesn't look like it's in the arrow. That time I made mine go up and down. Okay, you can do that. And it still stands for line NP. You could have made it go across as well, but the arrows are sticking out. That's what makes it a line. Okay, our next one, we have CD, and what do we call this with one arrow? That's right, a ray. So we have our starting spot at C, and then our arrow going through D. So our starting point on C, and And then I'm going to make a D over here. And our arrow going past D. That is ray, CD. Okay, our next one, point M. Okay, just put the dot and label it M, and that's what we call point M in geometry. Okay, the next one, a line segment. It's not a full line, it's just part of it. So no arrows in the line segment, kind of like this first one we did. So this segment is going to be labeled QR. So I'm going to make mine up and down this time. Q and R. No arrows because it is just a segment. All right. Last row. We've got ray FG. Now it is a ray, so we have a starting spot and an arrow. So we're starting at the F, and our arrow is going to run through the G. So we're starting at F, and our arrow is going through the G, like that. And our last one, two arrows. What's that a symbol for? A line. Good job. So we have to draw line, L, M. Arrows going through both letters. So let's make an L. Whoop, and make an M. And we're going to have the arrow, whoop, there we go, go through both letters. Line L, M. Okay, hopefully that was pretty fun. Sometimes I like drawing these kinds of geometric things. I hope you do too. The next page, you're going to need a highlighter, or you could just use a crayon, a marker, colored pencil, whatever you have that can highlight information. So the first one, we're just highlighting the points in each shape. So remember, a point, okay, was just anywhere in the space, but a point when it comes to shapes are our corners, basically. So this would be a point. This one would be a point down here, down here. Good. This right here, don't forget that one. And the last one. So there was actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that shape. The next shape also will have 6. Let's see if you can find them. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute, and then I'm going to show you mine, and you can check yours to see if you got it right. So go through, highlight your points, and see what you get. Did you get these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one also had 6. Nice job. Okay, our next one, we're going to highlight the rays. Now remember, rays have 1 arrow. So if we look at this one right here, is there an arrow at one of the ends? No. Let's go down. Is there an arrow? Yes, there's an arrow, one arrow. Not at this end, but there is at this end. So that would be a ray. So you can highlight it. You can circle it if you want. Just kind of highlight over it. Let's look at this next one. There's an arrow. There's an end point. So would that be a ray? Yes. And then let's look at the last one we haven't looked at yet. One arrow, a point. Yes, that is a ray as well. Good job. Looks like my highlighter is coming out. All right, let's go down and do lines. Now remember, a line has two arrows, okay, at both points. So let's look at this one. Arrow, arrow. That one would be a line, so we highlight that. Let's look at this one. No arrow, no arrow, nope. Let's look at this one. No arrow, one arrow. It's not a line though, it has to have two. That would be a ray. Let's look at this one. Arrow, arrow. Yes, that one would be a line. Good. Okay, so we found two lines in that shape. Our last one we're going to do is look at line segments. Okay, a line segment has no arrows. Okay, so it has to have dots on both sides. Let's look at this one. Yes. Yeah, so this one, no arrows, it is just a segment. So we can highlight that. Okay, let's look at this one. This one, no arrows. So yes, that is a segment. Okay, let's look at this one. There's an arrow. There's an arrow. That would be a line, not a line segment. Okay, let's look at the next one. There's an arrow. There's an arrow. That would also be a line, not a line segment. So we got our two. Okay, nice job with that. We will see you tomorrow for day 3. Bye.